Welcome to the multiplication course. My name is Steve Wyborny, and this is the Chapter 4 preview, so you can see what to expect in Chapter 4. The first lesson in Chapter 4 is 3 times 5 is more than simply 15. You'll see how these numbers are connected to each other in many ways, and you'll see some very important relationships as we begin the chapter. You will also make some more number concept maps, which will include important ideas about multiplication and different ways that we can picture multiplication. Next is the visual question mix for this chapter. The questions are all pictures, and you get to decide how much time you spend on each one by using the pause button. There are 4 different styles of questions, and they become more advanced in each chapter. Then you'll examine 3 new structures. This is one of them, and you'll have an opportunity to discuss how you see each structure. For example, you may notice matching groups in the front and the back, or 3 layers from the top to the bottom, or even 2 identical groups like this. This lesson is designed to let you talk about math so you can share your ideas and hear the ideas of others. In the next lesson, you'll see the mystery shape for this chapter. The challenge is to see it in more than one way at the same time, and then to make connections between those ideas. For example, you might see 2 groups of 6 and 2 groups of 3. We can write 6 plus 6 plus 3 plus 3, or 2 groups of 6 plus 2 groups of 3. At the same time, you might also be able to see groups of 3. Here are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 groups of 3. We can represent that using repeated addition or multiplication. Since we can see it both ways, that can lead to really interesting questions, like how are these 2 expressions connected? And can you find even more connections? That will all begin with this mystery shape. After the mystery shape, it will be time to draw. I'll teach you how to draw the mystery shape for this chapter. We'll go through it step by step, and you will learn how to draw this 3-dimensional structure. After the 3-dimensional drawing, we'll move to the multiplication tile challenges. You'll see a puzzle like this, you'll see the clue, then you'll see me set the clue on the puzzle for a moment. Then it will be your turn to use multiplication thinking to solve the puzzle. There are 3 new tile challenges in every chapter, and in every chapter they become more advanced. Then we'll look at a new set of 36 triangles. As you examine them closely, look for valuable connections. For example, if you consider 3 groups of 8 and 6 groups of 8, you'll recognize that 3 is half of 6, so 24 must be half of 48. This is just one example. In this lesson, you'll look for many connections. The final lesson is the multiplication motion challenge. This challenge focuses on the relationships between the numbers 54, 9, and 6. Get ready to show many relationships and many connections as you move the pieces around in the multiplication motion challenge. This is the Chapter 4 preview to give you an idea of what you will be learning in this chapter. Let's begin.